Hey everyone, this is Amelia with Quick Property Solutions. Shooting a vlog today. I'm in Dexter Linwood. Dexter Linwood is, I believe this is 48206. It's not too far away from Boston Edison. It's just north of Boston Edison in LaSalle Gardens, and just north and just south of where like Bagley. I mean, Bagley's almost a mile up north, but it's sandwiched in between the two. The reason I'm here today is because I'm looking at an apartment building. This one right here, actually. I'm not going to say the address, but I'm doing a walk through this apartment building, and wanted to just, normally when I go see wholesale deals or I meet up with sellers, I like to drive around the area just to kind of see the development that's going on. And right across this is a totally vacant 42 unit, but right across you're going to see a house here that's boarded up. You're going to see this. There's a lot of brick duplexes in this neighborhood. So this was the boarded up house. You know what? Let me just turn the camera on real quick. So we got a brick duplex here, and it was boarded up, but it's vacant. Now I have another video about boarded up houses, and actually there's a big difference between a vacant boarded up house and a vacant house. So a vacant house like this one was boarded up, but they actually broke into it and just like totally dismantled it. Now what's the difference between a completely vacant house and a completely boarded up house is the fact that if it's boarded up, they actually might be working on it, where if it's vacant and it's not boarded up, you know, squatters could come in and totally strip it or just set fire to it like they did with this house. And this is a vacant. That's a vacant. That's a vacant. That looks like someone's living there, because there's garbage cans out front too. So you see the garbage cans out front. I mean, it's garbage day, and if you look, there's no garbage cans on the street. But if you look down this street, all the way down there, you're gonna start seeing garbage cans. But anyways, so this street has just been beat to hell. Man, look at those. Now, here's the difference is that I'm gonna go back in my car. I'm gonna run the comparables. We're gonna do a thing where I'm gonna use, find out the sold comps in this area, kind of see what kind of activity is coming along. I like to drive the neighborhood because sometimes when you see houses like this, actually what they're doing is sometimes some people like to buy them all up and then fix them all at once. I know a couple people that would just buy a whole street and just fix up all the properties. However, I don't know if that's that in this case, but let's go back to the car and look up the comparables, and then I'm also going to drive around, so you'll just jump with me in the car, and then we'll drive around and look at the area. I got Redfin open. I like using Redfin, as most of you know. So I just typed in Dexter Linwood, and then it brought up the neighborhood. So I zoomed out. Downtown is right here. 8 Mile, it runs across right here, 102. This is 8 Mile. So if I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So you see 48221 is right here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this, because Redfin, you could do this. So 48221, which is Bagley area. And then one of my favorite neighborhoods, Boston Edison, LaSalle Gardens, Virginia Park, that's 48206. Actually, it's gonna be inside there. Yeah, see, it's right there. So let's get rid of 48206, sorry. There you go. So just to show relativity wise, I mean, that's where it is in relationship to like where 48221 is one of the hot areas. So if we're gonna go down, let's zoom in on Dexter Linwood. So you see Boston Edison, obviously Boston Edison, if you go down Chicago Boulevard, you're right here, Rosa Parks Boulevard. The ARV on these single family homes, these are the larger historic homes, you know, the 5-bedroom, 4-bath houses. ARV in those areas are probably around like 250 up to 325. They're getting up higher. If you're north of Chicago Boulevard, like over here, they're even higher. But right here in this area, I want to say like Longfellow Edison, comfortably you're looking at like a 250 to 285 ARV. And I think I've seen some comps higher, like 385 to like 400. One of my favorite areas is LaSalle Gardens.
down here. So this is where the Henry Ford Hospital is, right here. The new Cancer Institute is right here. Lothrop. On Lothrop, they're converting the single family homes. The ARV on those are like 220, 230. That's in this area. So it's really close. Dexter Linwood is in the area, and there's also Russell Woods is right here. So this area is just beat up. There's a ton of multifamily here, like duplexes, brick duplexes, and they're just, I know that people are starting to do work in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car, drive around. Let's look at some dumpsters, see if we can find some houses with new windows. Let's drive this neighborhood and see what kind of development is going on. So what I have set up here is I don't even have it broken down by multifamily and houses. I just have it open. Sold in the last 6 months. So today is January 2nd, 2020. Let's click the last 3 months. Let's see what's sold. So 5 properties have sold in this area. Let's take a look at it real quick. This one sold for 10,000. That's a good deal. That's frame. Here's a brick. This one's a quad. Nice. 25, and it's boarded up too. So they probably work on the inside. Those look like new windows, I think. 29. That's a single family. This is a multi-family. 3 up, 3 down, brick. Wow, 34. Well, that's pretty good. This one's on Longfellow, 4-4. This might be a quad. Actually, let's get rid of all the single families. If you're from multifamily, Dexter Linwood was really good for multifamilies. There's a lot of multifamilies here. So just multifamily only. Yeah, these are all multifamilies. I kind of want to try by this one. 48238, and this one is 48206. This one's pretty dope too. 3224. Let's do this. Let's drive the neighborhood. So I came across a pretty cool apartment building. This looks to be a nice looking apartment building right here. I don't know how many units that is. It's called the Mariner Apartments. Little gate out front. It's pretty sweet. And look at that, it's right across the street from this apartment that's completely vacant. That needs to get rehabbed up. And then there's another one right down the street. Alright, so I'm driving down Cortland and whoa, look at that house. Holy cow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So houses like this, it just looks like a bomb was laid off. And then, I mean, if you look at the street, look at all the garbage cans. That means people are living there taking the garbage out. That's good news. Then look at this house right here. This house actually looks pretty good. Look at that roof, brand new roof. So that's good. This house looks good. Occupied. This one looks vacant. But there's a garbage can out front. I see newer-ish windows, so they might be working on it. Do I see any dumpsters? No, but it also is January, so I'm not sure like how many people actually like rehab it right now. But this street is not. This little section is not that bad. Oh, that house is beat up right there. That one's boarded up. That one's boarded up. So it's not bad. So it looks like for multifamilies, I mean, this is like a lot of multifamilies in this neighborhood. You could definitely pick up some houses on the cheap in this area. But this street doesn't look too bad as far as the percentage of occupieds over vacant houses. Yeah, a lot of these are occupied. A little beat up, but I mean, it's still, I see new roofs. This house has a new roof on it. That house right there has a new roof on it. Yeah, so there's 32240. I'm not going to try and stalk it, but that's it right there. So the bottom part looks like it still got boarded up, which means they might be getting tenants in there now. It's just that it hasn't been occupied yet. But the street's pretty good. I mean, this definitely is like when you're investing in this area, and I always suggest this in Detroit too, you know, zip code by zip code, block by block, street by street. So you really need someone to like drive the streets kind of take a look at the area, kind of give you an assessment of the situation. But I mean, even looking over here, look at this. They even covered up their what's that? Their bushes. Brand new roof, new windows. The house looks nice. Ooh, that's a 4-unit they're working on. Look at that house. Look at that over there. That's a 4-unit. Hold on, I'm about to drive by. It's a street. Look at that, brand new roof. Windows look new. And you see the gas meters, it's 4 of them, so it's a 4-unit. And then across the street, look at that. New roof. YouthWorks Detroit, I have to look that up. It looks like new windows on there too. I see a new roof on that. House down there too. Interesting. Alright, so that's a good sign. I mean, people are working in this area. It looks like they actually have a little crew out here. Look at these vans. They got logos on the doors. This is Detroit YouthWorks. Shoot, I might as well knock on the door, see what this is all about. So that's pretty much it. This is Dexter Linwood. Me just driving the area, and you know, so that's me driving Dexter Linwood. Obviously, I didn't drive down all the streets. I'm about to drive down some more just to see what I can find. If I find any cool like hidden gems or a lot of rehabs in the area, then I'm going to obviously upload it to the channel. If you like this channel, please subscribe to the channel, comment below, let me know what you think of the channel. I'm trying to give you as much content as I can. I'm out here every day looking at deals. I wholesale, I buy as well. You know, so for me, I'm just recording all this kind of stuff for the people out there looking to invest in Detroit, learn more about Detroit. Also, any wholesalers out there, reach out to me if you want to do a JV deal. Any wholesalers that have deals that I want to buy, reach out to me. Another thing too is that Dexter Linwood to me is one of those areas where if you drive the area, you see the beauty in some of the houses. I mean, these are like multi-family brick houses, 2,400 square feet, and people are selling them. They're being sold for like $25,000. I mean, the area is just beat up, and there are people that are putting effort and money back into it, and I love seeing that. I have a couple properties as well that I'm trying to do that too, and just bring up communities and try and bring Detroit back one house at a time. So I hope you liked the video, and again, share the video with other people if you have other investors you think. I'm just trying to get some eyes on this channel so people can learn more about what's going on here. This is Emilio, and I'll talk to you soon.